It's a challenge.
Let me see.
It's a challenge.
Let me see. Let me know if you could see me, okay? Because my screen looks.
Oh, and there you are.
Okay.
Oh my God, where is everybody? Oh my God. Okay, let me put a comment. Here.
Oh my gosh, see what happens? Oh my gosh. So this is what happens when you oh my goodness. Hi guys, happy Monday. So am I on?
You are on.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure everybody might have to reload back on.
Okay.
Is what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
So I was I was doing this so quick because I was in Colorado here this weekend and I just flew in from Colorado and I came in here real quick and I got everything up to do the Facebook Live and I just noticed I did it on my personal page.
So why don't you tell the truth that we were talking?
We were chatting and then G is here and so we were chatting and I'm like, okay, just do.
I was looking at numbers.
I didn't even see that I was actually on my personal page and not my business page. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I can't even say it was jet lag. It's only 1 hour time difference.
Yeah. Well,
you're in Colorado.
You can go ahead and use it.
Okay. But I'm going to use it. Okay. Anyway, hi guys. Sorry I was a few minutes late. Just,
Well, we're on the right page. We're on the right page.
I'm on the right page. Sorry. Oh. Hi guys. Okay. So, anyway, so welcome to another episode of Letters from Spirit. It is our 17th episode. And as I was saying on the other page that I was on, I was talking
Shall we start all over again?
No, I was talking about how it's really fun how you don't things sometimes just kind of work out and you don't really put any expectations to things. You just kind of allow them to kind of flow. And the Letters from Spirit was kind of something I thought, okay, I'll just do it once. Because, kind of got that, guide talking to me saying, let's do that. But I didn't think it was going to turn into 17 episodes. So
look what it evolved into.
Yeah. So anyway, so it's kind of fun to kind of see that. And so happy you guys are all here. Welcome. So it's the 13th of July. And that's crazy because we're almost about halfway through the month now, right? So that's crazy. Did you guys all have a good weekend? Did you guys have a nice time? Did you guys have fun? It was really warm in Colorado. So who's here? Who's chiming in?
Let's do that roll call.
Yeah.
Okay. And when you're doing the roll call, let us know, of course, the usual where you're calling in from. And if it's your first time on, let us know that as well.
Yeah, I want to know that. I want to know if you guys are new. And if you have any questions, of course, about Letters from Spirit, what it's about and all that kind of stuff. Obviously, I want to explain that to you because you might be wanting to know that.
Well, let's
talk.
Let's go on down the list.
Let's go.
Amy Sue,
calling
in from Nebraska.
Hey, Nebraska.
Maria, Las Cruces.
Las Cruces. Where's Las Cruces?
Is that for Santa Barbara? I don't know why I think that
Las Cruces. Where's Las Cruces?
Yeah, tell us where that's at, but I want to say
where is that? Thank you for being here. Yes. I don't know where that is. Where is that?
I want to say it's near Santa Barbara. I could be wrong.
You want to say Santa Barbara?
Near.
Let's see if G is right. G is in the house.
I'm here. Karina calling in from Virginia.
Okay, from Virginia. Hey, Karina.
I got to do a shout out to Roxy. Roxy's on. Roxy is my former boss, but we're still good friends.
You're kidding.
And she's calling from Oceanside. You don't need to tell us. I know you're in Oceanside.
Hey, Roxy. Thanks for chiming in.
And then
love that.
And then we've got, let's see, Kayla calling in from Nevada.
Hey, Kayla.
We got Shauna calling from Canada.
Shauna from Canada. Hey, Shauna.
Loretta calling from Virginia.
Great. Hey, Loretta.
And Dottie, Agora Hills.
Hey, Dottie.
And
nice to see you here.
Lori, Westlake Village.
Hey, Lori.
Kat, Camarillo.
Hey.
Camarillo.
Hey, Kat. Camarillo.
Camarillo.
A lot of people say Camarillo because we double
sometimes I say Camarillo.
Yeah.
I don't know why I say
a lot of people say Camarillo. It's Camarillo.
Cassie, Simi.
Hey, Cassie.
And let's see, we've got Margie, New York.
Yeah. Hey, Margie.
We've got Annette and Helen from New York, first time. So first time with Annette and Helen.
So Annette and Helen are first timers. So thanks so much. So, Letters from Spirit are teachings from my guides. So, we all have guides. And I happen to have a lovely relationship with mine. And we've been doing a lot of kind of teaching and they've been my greatest teachers. And so we channel together and I share their wisdom with you guys every Monday. So every week's a different topic. So thanks for joining in. Hope you like it.
I got interrupted. You're back. You're back. Okay. You're good. We had a little
Yeah.
interruption. We're good. Okay.
Crazy.
Challenges.
Challenges
is Mercury
today.
in retrograde, or
I don't
something
follow all
going
that.
on?
I don't follow all that stuff, but maybe. Maybe.
All right, let's do some more in the roll call.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, Robin calling in from Florida.
Hi, Robin.
Danielle, third time on, calling from Arizona.
Hey there. Welcome.
Nina, Calabasas.
Hey, Nina.
We've got Tracy Ann, first time from Long Island.
From Long Island, first time. Great.
Awesome.
Love all you guys being here.
I know.
Thank you.
We've got Deborah, Maryland.
Maryland. So pretty there.
Second time for Dina, calling from South Carolina.
Great. South Carolina.
Sandy, third time, Reno, Nevada.
Hey, Sandy.
And then we've got Wendy.
Nice to see you, honey.
Yep, we got Wendy from Oklahoma, third time.
Hi, Wendy.
That's really great. You guys are telling us how many times.
I love that too.
Great.
You know, that lets me know like that I haven't bored you all yet.
And they're still here.
Yeah.
And then
or a glutton for punishment. I don't know. What is it?
We've got Maria from New Mexico. Have we had New Mexico? I don't know.
No, we had New Mexico.
Yeah, okay.
I think she's been on before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Evie. Yeah. Hi, Evie.
Hey,
OC.
Evie. Evie from the OC.
Deborah, and that's going to be Newberry Park.
Hey, Deborah.
Elaine.
I know that place.
Elaine, first time. We're getting a lot of New York tonight. Elaine, first time Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, New York.
We're getting some New
That's
York.
new in Buffalo, though. I don't think we've had a Buffalo, New York.
I don't think we have.
I don't think so. What's her name?
Oh, I'm so off my. I'm sorry. It's Elaine.
Elaine.
And
hey,
you know
Elaine.
what? I'm way off. Las Cruces is in New Mexico.
I knew it wasn't Santa Barbara.
Okay. Thank you, Maria. I was so wrong.
Welcome, darling. Thank you so much for being here.
Tammy, Albany, New York. More New York.
More New York, Albany.
And let's see.
All different places in New York, too. There's like all from all over.
Alejandria says she loves your hair. You look beautiful.
Thank you. I was just asking Gia, like, do you like it straight or do you like it with curls? Because sometimes I feel like insecure with it being straight. I feel like my face feels skinnier.
You look good. Either way, you have pretty hair. It doesn't matter.
I don't know. Mixing it up.
Kelly, Simi Valley.
Hey, Kelly.
We've got Janet, first time, Elk Grove Village, Illinois.
Hey, first time. Thank you, honey. Thanks for coming in. Welcome from Illinois.
And we've got Brianna, Thousand Oaks. She says,
hi,
love
darling.
you.
Hi, darling. Nice to see you here. Love seeing all you guys here. It's so awesome. Thank you, Brianna, for being here again.
Lucy, second time on.
Hey, Lucy.
Where she's from, but it's her second time. Let's see.
I like that name, Lucy.
Yep. Danya from Missouri with her friends and nieces, Christy and Alyssa.
That's awesome.
She said you just did a reading. She said you did a reading for us a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So they're having like a
watch
party.
You got a little watch party. Love that.
All right. And let's see.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
We've got Jennifer, Jennifer from Oak Park.
Jennifer from Oak Park.
Laura, first time from Indiana.
Hey. Hey, Indiana.
And let's see.
I've never been to Indiana.
I haven't either.
You haven't been there either? I haven't been there.
We've got Lynn, let's see, from Illinois, second time on.
Second time, thank you. Thanks, guys.
Okay, yeah, so there's a little interruption, but you're back up and running.
Oh, was it interrupted again?
No. That's just, I was reading the comments.
Oh,
it's
okay.
back, guys.
Let me see. Is there a problem with the internet?
No, I think we're good.
Okay.
You
know I can't see without my glasses, right? You know that, right?
We have another Priscilla because she says it's her first time here from California.
There's another Priscilla.
Must be another Priscilla.
Oh.
Because we've had a Priscilla a couple of weeks, right?
Pretty name. Really pretty name.
Okay.
Love that.
Sorry, I had a little interruption with the phone call. Okay.
Oh, you did?
I'm back on. Okay.
Her kids are probably calling her.
Was my girlfriend.
Oh.
Okay, Jennifer from Ohio.
Hey, Jennifer.
And they do love your hair straight.
Oh, you do like it straight?
They like it both, but
really?
Yeah, some say straight too.
Thank you.
Trying
to keep it interesting.
It's funny. Kathy asked a question, and it's on my list. I wanted to run down the roll call, but this was where I was going next.
Okay.
And she says you got to find out where these first time how they're finding you. So that is a question I was asking next after we went through roll call. So go ahead and let us know for the first time visitors. How are you finding Monica? It's always good to know, right?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are sharing your page, which is great.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know as well.
Great.
Okay. Jennifer watching in Ohio.
Hey.
Angela first time, or Angie. She goes by Angie from Florida.
Hey, Angie.
Another first. A lot of first
Florida.
times.
How's the weather in Florida? Is it warm?
Probably humid.
Is
right?
it humid? Probably. It gets.
Yeah. Joyce from
It's humid here, too.
Winnetka. From
Hey,
Winnetka,
Joyce.
Yeah. Sharon, third time from
Great.
Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Pretty there.
Tammy wants to know if you'll be going to New York anytime soon.
Yes, because my son lives there. So I'm always in New York. And I was actually thinking about next time, when things, come back to normal and everything, to do an event there. And maybe even to do some private in-person readings when I go up there. So I'm starting to consider, going into some other areas and kind of doing like a in-person day in some certain areas. So let me know if there's some places you guys would like.
You could do a road trip.
Yeah, like a little road trip. Yeah.
And do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Do like a little road trip. I need to know what I would call it. What would I call it? Road, like a, I don't know. I like names.
Yeah, don't even ask me because what came into my mind, I'm not repeating.
Yeah. But yeah, so yes, I will be in New York.
Elaine said she actually watched you last week, but she said it's the first time she's actually joining, and she's excited, which is kind of we talk
so
about
you've seen
this.
The videos,
Yeah.
But today's the first time you've done it live. Is that what she means?
Or she means she maybe watched and didn't maybe join in. I think sometimes we get
sometimes
we get folks that kind of watch, right, and don't join in. But I'm always excited when they join the party.
Yeah. Hey, and guys, this is a great opportunity. Like if you have a question for me or something in regards to something, maybe you have questions about mediumship or questions about what to expect in a reading or whatever. I mean, it's a great opportunity because I like to answer questions in the comments, and so it's a great opportunity to kind of do that, and I can maybe answer some questions for you if you have any.
Just to kind of answer how they're hearing about you. A couple are coming up now. Shauna, Facebook. That's how she heard about you.
Wonderful.
Sandy says referrals that she had referred Kayla, Grace, and others. So I think you're getting a mix of both.
Good.
Lucy, who
thank you so much,
is from St. John's, Florida, and it's her first time, and she got it from Facebook.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Okay. Alicia, it says she never misses it weekly, and she's from Oxnard.
Oh, yeah.
And
thank you for never missing an episode.
I know. And then
that's awesome.
Tracy, she said she liked the page from a friend sharing on their Facebook. So somebody shared.
Good. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And Sandy Steimer had a reading with you and passed the information on to several.
Oh, that sounds cool. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I think you're
gonna
have to do a road trip because Lucy says come visit Florida.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What part of Florida? Like what
Lucy was
Florida?
She's St. John's. She just told she's in St. John's.
Okay.
Elaine says you're beautiful, but you said we could meet Gia.
Oh, come here, Gia. Let's do this.
Okay,
Gia, come over here.
Let me put my phone
Let's
down.
bring Gia
Which
on
means
for
I can't do the comments for a second.
Okay, we're gonna take a pause from the comments for a second. I want you to meet Gia because she's always behind the scenes. Let's come bring Gia in.
Hi, everybody. Here
This
I am.
is Gia.
Now you know. Now, for the ones that didn't see me on Facebook, now you know. Good to see you all. Okay, I'm going to go back to my spot so I can get your comments. All right.
Okay. That's Gia.
Okay. Let me jump back over here. Okay.
You look good in that blue, by the way.
Oh, I do?
Yeah,
Thank
it's a
you.
really good color for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, nice color for her. It's really pretty.
I found
Really
her
pretty.
live on Facebook. Found you live on Facebook.
Oh, my lies. Perfect.
Melissa
So
says
she-
not her first time, but she doesn't know how she found you, honestly. You just popped up.
Sometimes
You just
it's
tend to pop up like that.
Where is this girl from? How does she show up on my screen?
Also take
What
a
about-
road trip to Missouri.
Ooh, Missouri. I think it would be fun to do
What
like
are
a
you-
road
Are
trip.
you inviting me?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I'm always down for a
I
trip.
need a roadie with me.
Yeah, I'm always
Right?
down for a trip. Okay, let's see. Melissa,
I'm going to organize something kind of fun. As soon as we're allowed to, I think it'd be really a fun thing to do maybe in the new year. I think it'd be kind of a cool thing.
It'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm in it. I'm all about
I'll
it.
go.
You'll go?
I'll go.
I'm all about it.
All right.
Okay.
Melissa, come
Stay
to
tuned.
Kentucky. Yes.
Kentucky. Hey, Kentucky.
That's a. Oh, Rachel. We're going to talk about this, but Rachel just said she just signed up for your workshop. We're going to go there.
Oh, hey, Rachel.
But let me finish kind of some roll call stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I definitely want to go there.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's see. St. Augustine. Let's see. Oh, how sweet. They're giving comments that I was beautiful. Thank you, you guys. That's
Oh,
very
and
nice.
She's pretty, huh?
Very nice.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. It looks like everybody's kind of told us
Good.
where they're
All
from that
right,
I can
awesome.
see. So,
Yay.
so can we just go ahead and transition right into
Yeah,
that
let's do
workshop?
it.
Because
Let's go.
I don't want to, toot my horn,
No,
but I did bother you a lot for that.
yeah, she did.
I did, and it worked.
Yeah, Gia like asked me, I don't even know how many times, to do a spirit guide workshop, and so some of it, I just wanted to make sure there was interest first of all, but also finding the time in the calendar to kind of do it. And so
Excited.
Sunday, August 16th, from 10 to 1. Sometimes I run over too. I sometimes go over half hour, an hour. So I always say whenever anybody does a workshop with me, to not have to end it right on time all the time, because sometimes I run a little bit over because I kind of get into it. So always like, don't have to run somewhere afterwards if you do a workshop with me. Sometimes I run it a little bit later, but it's going to be on spirit guides. So, Letters from Spirit are about my guides, right? So Edgar is a collective group, and they're my guides, and they started working really closely with me in 2016, and we've been writing and doing all these wonderful things. They've been my greatest teachers, and just having a relationship with them has been just really life-changing for me. And guides are really all about helping us uncover ourselves. And so anyway, I thought, it's always really great to kind of get to know your own guides, because everybody has them. Nobody is here without them. And, so this workshop, it's about connecting and communicating. And so I will be doing a special meditation that will actually allow you to meet them. Yours, not mine, yours. And so there's going to be some kind of cool stuff I'll do for this workshop to kind of teach you how to build a relationship with your guides, and how to, feel them, meet them, understand how to build a nice solid foundation on creating and building a relationship with yours. And I know it has been life-changing for me. And, I always love to help others. And so I think getting to know your guides would be amazing. So, anyway, so it's a workshop to kind of help introduce this process to you, and to kind of dig in a little bit, and to teach you some things that you can do to begin that process for you and yours. So anyway, it's going to be August 16th. It's a Sunday, 10 a.m. to 1. And I might go over a little bit, just FYI. You can buy tickets on my website, monicaturlings.com. And it's on my upcoming events page. So if you just go on my upcoming events page, just click on it. It'll take you right to Eventbrite, and you can get yourself a ticket. And it'll be on Zoom, online over Zoom. And I will send a Zoom link a couple of days before the workshop. So you'll get an email from me then. So you won't get a Zoom link until just right before the workshop, a couple of days. That way you don't lose the email, so you don't have to worry about digging in your inbox for weeks. So I do it like closer to the workshop. So anyway, it's fun. It's a great workshop, and it's really interesting and fascinating. Sometimes I've actually channeled my guides when I've done the workshops. I don't know if I will that time or not. I'll have to feel how inspired I feel to do that, but sometimes I do that as well, and I bring Edgar in. So I'm not saying that's going to happen. But sometimes I do that. So anyway, so if you guys are interested, you can get a ticket on my website. If anybody has any questions about that, you can ask me here.
I, for one, am excited, because not that I pestered you or anything to do it, but what did that is when you, obviously there was a week, for many of you who've been on here many times, or at least that particular week that you did that, there was so much interest, and just doing that deep dive and doing this workshop, I think is going to be great. So I think there were so many questions. I for one can't I can't wait to hear all this.
Because like when you do a meditation to kind of meet them, I really have to guide you into it. And we have to be in a different place. So it's hard to do on a Facebook Live to do that. But on our workshop, we can absolutely do that. So
we have another first timer, Cindy calling.
Hey, Cindy.
Cindy, first time joining from Connecticut.
Hey, Cindy, thanks for chiming in. Cindy from Connecticut, thank you. Thanks all of you guys for being here. It's really exciting. So we have a good letter tonight. It's called Reorganizing the Inner Closets. And what that's really about is about, how to let go of things that no longer serve you. Anybody ever have anything like that?
Okay.
Gia's raising her hand. So I'm, sometimes, stuff comes up in our life, and we have a hard time letting go. And sometimes those things hinder us. And so this channel letter is about that. And I didn't know what we were going to channel, so it just sort of came across. It just kind of came out, and so we'll see. So anyway, that's what the letter's going to be. Next week we're going to do one on beauty.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You're like, you're already talking about it.
Well, now
yeah, well, because I'm a little ahead of the game here for next week.
Okay.
Because next weekend is really busy, and so I wanted to be a little on my game.
I have to.
Go ahead.
Okay, because we have a couple that you've already got people that have signed up for the workshop.
Yeah,
so
cool.
Cassie and Sandy both got their tickets as well for your workshop. But
Thank
maybe
you.
you covered
Thanks,
this,
guys.
and I was busy reading these comments. How many spots do you have?
Right. I'm going to be limiting the spots, absolutely, because I really feel, having too many people, I want to keep the experience really good, and I want to make sure I can, work with everybody, especially, for the meditation where, many of you may have some experiences. And, if there's, 50 people, it'd be hard to kind of tackle everybody. So I don't know exactly what the amount, I'll just energetically know, but I'd like to keep always my workshops smaller because it's just better for everyone who's attending. And I just, want to make sure whoever comes will enjoy and they get the most from it. And so that's just how I like to be.
More personalized.
So, it's more personalized, and I feel I can be more available to everybody that way. And so, and I still want to keep them, affordable and all that. So, I just think it'll be kind of fun for you guys. So,
it'll be fun.
Yeah.
Off subject. Kathy wants to know, is that your husband doing the kiss emoji? Joe Turlings is on.
Yes.
So that is definitely her husband.
Yes, that's my husband. Yeah. Hi, honey.
He's out there. Good. Looks like everybody's
nice. Thanks, honey.
Yeah, everybody's excited about the subject tonight. We've got.
Okay, good. Does it resonate with any of you guys? Like, does this topic? Because I was asked that because sometimes I channel these letters a little bit ahead of time and things like that, and I kind of feel when I want to kind of present them, and so I just felt this one was the right one for this week. I wonder, does it resonate with you guys?
Yeah, it looks like they're saying perfect topic.
Perfect.
Great topic.
Good.
So
good. So we're going to do that. And you know what? I'm going to be giving away a mediumship reading tonight as well. So someone's going to win a reading with me tonight. So that's going to be cool. So that's going to happen. And I'm going to give away an ebook for my book. I have a book, Destination Self. It was written with my guides. And so they gave me the material for the book through channeling. And so it's called Destination Self, Navigated for You with Love by my spirit guides. And where is the book?
The book is right there.
There we go. So anyway, you could buy it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble. There's a book page on my website, monicaturlings.com, and there's links on there if you want to get one. E-version's $3.99. Also, you can get, the book is $11.99. Tonight, someone's going to get one free. So I'm going to give away one of those. And I think we should do that now.
We can do that now.
Let's do that now.
And then the reading, I always like to bring this up because obviously you're kind enough, you give a reading away every week. But I there's going to be some comments on here asking about spirits and loved ones. They're here.
Okay, good.
So I just kind of want to throw out there, in the event, she does this every week. She gives away a reading. But in the event you don't win one tonight and you would like to do a reading with Monica, I always want to direct people to your website.
Yeah, you can go to my, if anybody wants to do a private reading, if you want to do a private reading with me, you go to my website, monicaturlings.com, go to book a private reading. There's a page on my website. You can just go there and it gives you my calendar. You can pick a day and a time, and the calendar that you see will show up in your time zone. So if you're in Kentucky or if you're in Illinois, it'll show up in whatever time zone. So whatever time you're picking on my calendar will be in your time zone, and it'll convert it to my schedule.
My husband's on too.
Oh,
I just saw that. Hi, honey. My husband.
Did he give you a kiss emoji?
No kiss from my husband. Yeah, but he's watching. He's watching.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's cool. And so you could get a reading with me. Also, in this description of this Facebook Live, up on top there's a link right in the top of this description. So I think maybe when this finishes, you could go back on my page and there'll be a link here if you guys want a private reading.
I think
you get it on my website.
It's important to mention because I do, I'm looking at the comments and there are some asking specific questions.
Okay.
And so always I want to let people know that you do the Zoom readings. You know, you've
Yeah.
got the private readings. So
Thank
by all
you.
means,
Yeah,
make sure.
thank you. Yes, I do Zoom and phone primarily right now. So yes, so I'll do. So somebody, so if you book a reading with me and it says over Zoom, if you decide like you'd rather it be in person, you can just schedule it, and then you can just shoot me an email or message me on Facebook and say, hey, I booked a reading on such and such day. I'd rather it be over the phone than on Zoom, and just include your phone number, and I will adjust it on my calendar and call you at that number instead of Zooming. So you can certainly do a phone reading if you want, if
Well,
that's easiest for anybody.
You answered that question.
Oh, okay.
Well, no,
perfect.
somebody had a question.
Okay,
but,
good.
but here's one on the guides, because we were just talking
Okay,
about the
cool.
guides. Sandy has. Is it possible to meet 5 guides all at once?
Yeah. So one time, okay. Yes. So, you know, when my guides come in, and I don't know why they do it this way with me, but oftentimes when I would do meditations to connect with them they show me a boardroom. They do. They show me like this boardroom, and they're all sitting at the boardroom, and they don't all get up, but like 3 will come up. Like when I've done this meditation that I'm going to do with you guys at the Spirit Guide workshop, when I used to do that for myself, 3 would stand up and they would come stand beside me, and but not all of them came, because there's, you know, many. I have several, and but that 3 of them would come up and come stand by me. So did I answer your question?
I think you did.
Yeah. So you know, and also, you know, your guides have to, you know, want to be acknowledged and recognized as well. You know, like, you know, mine wanted a platform, so they made it real clear that they were around. Yeah, but yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Any other?
Well, no, that was the question. Let's see. You already answered the question. The readings are in person or in Zoom.
Yeah.
Just a couple more people coming on. Peggy from Wisconsin just
Hey,
joined.
Peggy. Nice to have you here.
What's Annette asking me?
We're reading your comment.
Annette just wants to know when you're going to actually be getting to the letters from Spirit. But I think we need to, well, because she's probably planning.
You're like, come on, lady, hurry up.
Oh, she wants to plan with her sweet mom. That's why. So maybe she wants her mom. Maybe she wants her mom to join on. So she's trying to.
Oh, like I'm getting ready.
Do we want to? Do we want to do the book first? Should we?
Yeah, I would like to do. I always give away a book first, and then I do my letter. That's how it is, by the way. I do my book, and then I do the letter. So, but I always want to make sure I say hello to everybody that's chiming in, because I think that's fun to do, and I like to see who's all coming on and stuff like that, and say hello to everybody. So that's important for me. So I want to do that. So we're gonna give away a book. So go ahead, Gio.
Okay. So because there's a lot of new folks on tonight. Okay. So just to kind of put how it works. It's going to be selecting a number 1 through 100. Okay, how it works is you're going to vote one time, and you'll put book and your number choice. It'll be the number, if it's not the exact number, it'll be the number that is closest underneath. In other words, if you're over the number, that would not be the person under the number. And then the first person that actually posts up on the comments will be the winner, because sometimes we get duplicates. So it'll be the first person.
That's the buzzer.
Yeah, that's
so whoever hits the number first, if there's multiple people with the same number, whoever hit it first, whoever picked it first, it's the buzzer.
Exactly. And so you'll see I already put book contest starts now. And so it looks like people are putting the numbers.
Good.
So we like to give them a couple minutes. And then we'll go ahead and announce that in a second for the ebook. And it looks like Michelle joined from San Juan Cap.
Hey,
we got a San Juan Capper on here.
That's where we are right now.
We are. So we'll give that a couple seconds. And then let's see what else.
Oh, someone's here from Oregon. Hey, Christine.
You can check those out while I'm doing this.
Okay, yeah. Perfect. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Lori. Joanne, perfect subject for me. Wonderful. Hey, Deborah. Deborah Sellers. Hey, Joanne. Love this. Hi, Tracy.
Sandy said you did answer her question.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
okay,
she said she was excited to meet them today. So cool. And I think Sandy said she signed up. She did sign up for your workshop.
Cool.
So she's already one step ahead.
Hey, Melissa. Nice to see you here. I'm so happy I can read these. These glasses are good.
I love those glasses.
I know. Oh, thanks, Evie, for saying hello to Joe. Tracy, this topic is so me. Sounds perfect. Monica, is it possible to meet 5 guides all at once? Okay. All right. I need a reading so badly. Hey, Elaine. Hi from Wisconsin. Okay, good. So let's see. Is anyone else? Are the readings in person or Zoom? Yeah, we answered that. So going to be on Zoom. Okay.
We're still getting some book
Okay,
numbers,
good. We're just a couple more book numbers. Hang on.
Love the hearts, by the way, guys. Keep giving those thumbs up and those hearts.
You know what it's like? It's like
Yes.
confetti.
Yeah.
It's like when you see all these hearts coming up, it's like confetti. And it's like, it's just very good energy. You know, I love it. It's good vibe. I love all those hearts. It just, hi, Denise Boone.
We're going to give it about 30 more seconds.
Hi, Maureen. Hi, Danya. Good. Okay, perfect. So someone's going to win a book in a minute.
Almost there.
I got my book number right here. So it's going to be an ebook, by the way. So I'm going to give you 2 versions. It'll be an ebook.
Getting lots of hearts right now.
Yeah, thank you. I love hearts. It's like confetti flying out of the sky. I love that.
I think we're just about there.
Also, guys, you know, I also while we're just kind of waiting, you know, I have a new book that I'm in process now, which is kind of exciting. So I'm doing a Letters from Spirit book, so which is going to be really wonderful. It's in submissions now, so it takes a couple of months for a book to kind of get produced. There's editing and there's legal and, you know, stuff, and you got to do the page design and the cover design and ISBN codes and all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of pieces that come together for a book to get published, but I started that last week, so that's cool. That's kind of fun. Just I thought it'd be nice to have a little bit of a collection of all the letters.
I think we're about
there.
I just want to make. I always like to double check. You know, I don't want to be wrong.
Look at all this. Oh, I would like to know if you can tell me who the spirits are that are around me and what is their message. Oh, hi, darling. I'm not giving any readings here tonight. I don't give readings on my Facebook Lives. You know, I do small group readings where you know, I do small groups of 8 people, and if you want to do it in an open environment like this, I do up to 8 people, and everybody gets a reading or audience readings in hotels and stuff in different places. But otherwise, I do just privates. Yes, I don't do any of those on Facebook Live. My Facebook Lives here, these Letters from Spirit, are really about my guides and their teachings for us. And believe me when I tell you that every teaching that they do, I learn, and they're always helping me too. So I get a lot out of all these letters also from what they share. So I enjoy them a lot.
Okay, I think we're good.
Good. Okay.
Sorry, that took a little bit longer.
All right. So here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the book number is. So book, and the number is 21.
We did not have an exact, but the closest was Karina Allborn with the number 20. So Karina is our winner.
Okay, Karina, congratulations. You won an e-version of my book, Destination Self, navigated for you with love from my spirit guides. Chapters on intention, gratitude, loving yourself, being a seeker, lots of fun little nuggets to kind of help you forward a little bit, kind of help us dig a little deeper to ourselves. So congratulations. I want you to message me on Facebook. Do not do it here. Message me on Facebook, your email address. Let me know you won the book, and I will send you over a e-version. Okay, so congratulations. So, okay, perfect. So shall we go? Let's do it. All right. So let's do the letter. All right. Reorganizing. Indeed, it is nice to sit with us and make this time to work together in this way, for there is so much work that lies ahead for us, and we say it is an exciting time to be here and work in this way. You will see it will give great value. So to speak in regards in a topic for our teaching topic, we say it is time for reorganizing, you see. Your life there, as you are, it is indeed a time of spring cleaning, as many of you say, and it is so. When you look upon your homes and you look at your garages, your closets, there comes a need to reorganize them, to clear them out. Go through what you have stored within those closets, those garages, and those drawers. For many drawers need reorganizing as well. Would you agree? And we say that this time of reorganizing gives a good opportunity for you to see what you have been hanging on to in your closets and your drawers and your garages. What we mean to say here when we speak of your drawers, your closets, your garages, is we mean you. What have you been hanging on to? What have you been holding on to and not wanting to let go of or give up? Thinking there may be a need to have that. What we wish to say, there will never be a need to have those things that you hang on to. We say this time of reorganizing is an opportunity for you each to look within the drawers that are within each of you. Look at your inner closets that are you and begin to go through what you have been storing. We say to take it out, take a look at it, and ask yourself, has hanging on to this, has storing this deep in my closets given me any value? Did I even know it was within me at all? Sometimes there are things storing deep within your closets, and in those closets deep within you, you find things you have not even known you had been storing. So as you pull it out and focus upon it, you remember the purpose of it, and here it is your opportunity to look at it again and feel and ask yourself, is there indeed a need for this any longer? Does this still serve me for who I am now? This is something I have been carrying around, kept and stored for so many years that I have even forgotten it was there. If you can see yourself a bit as a closet who hangs on and stores things not wanting to let go or give up or give away, and we say many things in your closets can be given away. Will you allow yourself to do that? Will you allow yourself to give away what is deep within your closets? As you go through the drawer in your kitchen, you have this drawer, this miscellaneous drawer, where you store random items. In the beginning, that drawer is not so full, yes? That drawer serves a good purpose to hang on to items you do not know where to place. So you title this drawer the junk drawer, or the everything drawer, or the miscellaneous drawer, and you store things in it that do not have their own home. So you give it a home in this drawer. We say many of you go through life with your experiences and you create a miscellaneous drawer within you. You store things. In the beginning, much like that kitchen drawer, it isn't so full. But over time, that drawer fills and you begin to store things, you see, that never needed a drawer at all. It never needed a place to be stored. It could have been tossed away a long time ago. In these times of spring cleaning, you look through the drawer and you find a key, and you realize, I do not even know where this key belongs. I do not even remember why I kept this string of rope. I don't even know if those loose batteries rolling about the drawer are even working. What is this business card sitting in the drawer? I have never heard of this business, and why is it in my drawer at all? You see, there are many things in your drawer that you have no memory of, why it's even there, and how it even belongs to you. Your miscellaneous drawer in your kitchen perhaps holds many keys, and you do not know which key belongs to which door. So that key gives you no value because there is no understanding to what door it fits, you see. We say many of you hang on to things in your life. These things being keys, for instance, and you really don't remember or don't even know why you hang on to the keys at all. You don't know what door which key opens, so there cannot be any value for you, you see. We say there is no need to hang on to things in your drawers if they give you no value. Why hang on to things and create clutter within your drawer, clutter within yourself by hanging on to things that hold no value or purpose for you? So there is always a need to have reorganization. There is always a need for spring cleaning. In your world, you use spring cleaning to clear out the old and make room for the new. And we say this is a wonderful way to see things. Many of you, however, allow spring to pass without doing your spring cleaning. You allow another year to pass, and again, you do not go through those closets. The garage becomes fuller and before you know it, it becomes an overwhelming task. The garage stuffed with so many boxes filled with things you do not even want to begin to open, because the task now becomes too extreme, you see. We say for you it is of great service to not allow your closet, your garages, or your drawers to get so stuffed. To not let them fill up in such a way that it becomes overwhelming to the point where you do not wish to put attention. We say if you can go through life and spend each day, each week, or even each month clearing out your drawers and closets, becoming aware of when they began to get a bit stuffed, and go through those items on a more regular basis, you can be aware of what is being stored. We say this is how we wish you to treat yourself, you see. Are you holding on to patterns and habits and behaviors and stories that give you no value? Are you serving yourself well by holding on to those stories you keep boxed inside you? Are you serving yourself well by hanging on to the things that really do not hold much purpose for you any longer? Why do you keep clutter within you? We say this reorganization time is for you to declutter, to open the closets within you and begin to look at some of the patterns you have and some of the habits you have formed, to look at some of the conversations and take a hard look and decide if these ways give you any value at all. How are these old stories serving you? Did they ever serve you? How do I feel when I speak of these stories to myself? Ask yourself. Do they not feel good, but I share them anyway because this has become a pattern of conversation that I hold? It's simply just because a part of what you do. When you go to your miscellaneous kitchen drawer, you go there when you are searching for random things, and what you find is just a bunch of random things, none that really have a home, and we say they are not meant to have a home. They are random things that do not need a home, you see. If you look into the drawer and you see a pattern of multiple things that go together, then you can perhaps see that those items may need an actual space in your closet. Do you understand what we mean here? We say you spend a lot of time throwing a bunch of experiences into a drawer, not really paying attention if they hold any real value for you at all. You just do not want to discard them, so you create space within you and you hang on to them, and we want to say to you that not all things need a drawer or a closet or a space or a garage within you. Sometimes they need to be thrown away. So spring cleaning is an opportunity for you to open those closets and drawers and look at what have been storing within you and look and see if any of these things have served you well at all. If you can say that they have not served you well, then you can also say it is now time to throw them away and clear out your drawers. This includes unnecessary experiences that you hang on to, emotions you hang on to, and to understand you had those experiences to have an experience. But not all experiences are meant to be stored and kept. It is time to spring clean and look at those items within, and we say to do it with a light heart and step into the project with excitement. What will you uncover in those drawers? What will you uncover as you begin pulling things out of your inner closets? Do not be attached to those things you find. Simply ask yourself, has this served me well? Has this been of value to me hanging on to it? Could this space within me be used better? Is this space within me best served hanging on to these things that give me no value, no joy? Or is it now time to make more room within to allow better things, allow more things in that will give me value where I can feel joy and have experiences that are indeed worth the storing? It is important to go through the inner spring cleaning just as this. Has it served me or not? Is there a need to keep this within me or isn't there? Do I know where this key fits or do I not? If I do not know, then why am I hanging on to it? If it is a key from a home from a long time ago, why do you hang on to it? You no longer have that home with that door. Why keep the key? You no longer perhaps are that person that had that experience as you are looking at your inner closet. You need to say, I am no longer that person. I no longer live there, and this key no longer of value to me. So we say as you go through your spring cleaning, allowing yourself to have this exercise, and you are pulling things out of your inner drawers and closets, understand that some of these things you find may make you feel uncomfortable, have gotten you some pain, have maybe made you not feel good about who you are, experiences that made you question yourself and maybe even made you feel small. And we say it is very much like the key in the drawer, to recognize that those experiences that made you feel these ways that you have been storing was your past. That key was attached to a home that you no longer live in. So there is no value hanging on to that key, for you do not live there. We say it's similar to these experiences that make you feel in a way that allow you to feel less than you could, not as bright as you should, not as confident as you are intended to be. We say those are the very things you must let go of and remove those things from your drawers. As you do just that, when you clear away at a closet and reorganize it, it feels good. And we say as you clear out your inner drawers and closets and you remove the clutter that serves you no purpose, gives you no value, and has you feeling heavy in your heart and no longer resonates with who you are now, whether that be your habits, your stories you tell, beliefs that no longer resonate with you, you must release, toss away, and clear out those things, and it will feel very good to you. You will feel better with those closets reorganized, and your miscellaneous drawer will have far fewer items in it. And we say to do this always with the intention to feel better. Go into this exercise with the mindset of clearing out things to feel lighter, we say, and with more space to allow for new, better things, new, better experiences, new, better belief systems that resonate more with who you are today, not from the home from where you once lived. For you are in a new place now, in a new home, and with a new shiny key. So keep the home within you where you reside clean, cleared, and decluttered, for that is the only key you should hang on to, and never allow it to ever end up in the miscellaneous kitchen drawer. We hope this has helped you. It is so.
I love it.
Oh, that was a long one to read.
I know, but
That was like, that was a hard one to read. Sorry, I was a little stumbling on that one. There was so much that was hard to read. Anyway, but really what they're saying is, is what I'm taking away from this is we hang on to a lot of things in our life, experiences that we have had that have allowed us, that we have had experiences in our life that maybe made us not feel good about ourselves. And we've carried that with us for weeks and months and years, and we keep storing it within us in our inner closets. And they're saying, listen, Edgar says, take a look, do your own inner spring cleaning. And what they're saying is you have to be doing this with a light heart, like when you would clean out your own wardrobe closet. You say, I got to clear out this closet. And they're saying, treat it like that. You're going to walk in and you're going to set an intention to say, I'm going to go in and clean this closet. And now you're going to pull things out and you got to evaluate it. You got to look at it, become aware. You got to look at it like you would something in your closet. And you'd say, here's a blouse. When's the last time I've ever worn it? And then think the experience that you had with that. Did it make me look heavy? Is it the right style on me? Does it even resonate with me? Is it a color that I like? And then you kind of decide like, yeah, it's not really for me anymore. I don't really like that color anymore. It's not really a style for me. It's not really good. Now you're going to toss it in that pile to give it away. And we should look at things in our life the same way, with experiences that have kept us, like they said, keeping us feeling small, or keeping us where we aren't as bright as we could be, heavier than we should be in our hearts. And all we really need to do is say, hey, that was an experience I had. There's a blouse. How does this experience make me feel? Did I really enjoy this blouse? Is it really working for me anymore? How is hanging on to this experience, this belief system, this story? How's it working for me? How is this blouse really working? It really isn't. It's not really me anymore. This isn't my life anymore. Like they said, the key. I don't live there anymore. So why are you hanging on to all these keys in homes you don't even live in? Like, you got to discard those keys. So look at it and say, you know what? That's not my story anymore. That's not where I live anymore. I'm not that girl anymore. So I should get rid of and toss aside the things that no longer serve me. So to treat it kind of like that, and they said, do it lightheartedly.
Right, because it takes up a lot of space in your head and your heart.
It does. And then you can't make room for other stuff.
You feel like you weigh a ton, and it's all these things in your past, like you said, that you just carry. And I'm guilty of that because,
we've all been guilty of that.
I don't really.
We've all been guilty of
things
that.
That I should.
But does it have to be so hard? I mean, do we have to hang on to this stuff? It's like, we carry these burdens in us, and what other people's words and opinions about us that we keep in our heart, and it prevents us from thinking we have the confidence in us because such and such said this, or such and such did this, and this is the story. But do we really need to hang on to that? Why can't we just say, you know what? It's like a blouse. We don't go through such trauma when we want to get rid of a blouse or a shirt or a pair of pants. We kind of honor it. It's like, not really me anymore. It's kind of worn. It's not really me anymore. It's not my personality anymore. We should do the same thing. We're not the same person. We're not living in that life anymore. We should just be able to just look at it, evaluate it. How has it served me? And if it isn't serving me, and if not giving me the feelings and emotions that make me feel good, it's time to toss it in the let it go pile. And does it have to be any harder than that?
Right.
It's kind of simple.
Well, and there's going to be some comments. I'm going to run through.
Okay.
We're getting comments.
Does that make sense?
I think it does. I think it's resonating.
Okay, good.
I'm just going to kind of run through, not all their questions, just some maybe comments. Melissa says it's so me, right?
Hey, Melissa.
Lorraine says that's me. And Tammy said, I got to dump my drawers.
Dump your drawers. Yeah.
And let's see.
But don't we even do that in life? Like, how do you feel after you clean out your wardrobe closet? Doesn't it feel amazing?
I'll let you know when I do it.
I tell you, I did it a couple months ago, and I tell
it.
you, it was freeing. It was
Yeah, I
freeing,
need to.
and it just feels good. So
yeah, I mean, and Dawn says she just cleaned out her closet last week and found the keys, right? So she found that. That's such a great analogy,
see,
right?
I love how they do that. What I love about my guides is they talk about things that we can relate to. They put it in, and you know what I loved about this letter too? They spoke a lot about giving us an understanding of things in our life, the kitchen drawer, the closets, the garage. It took them a little bit to really get us to understand before they got into our inner closets. They really made us have that association between it's not that different. So they had this nice little channel session about like how we can relate to our kitchen drawers or our closets, and then they went into our habits, our stories, and then they used it to our inner closet. I love how they did that. I mean, it's like you could really relate to it.
I think it's resonating because just looking at this, Dodie, so true. Cynthia says that she's overwhelmed with her garage right now, right? Melissa, let's see. Dawn been working on cleaning and organizing in the last week, so she's good clearing things out.
Internally or externally?
I'm not quite sure. She'll have to let us know.
Because sometimes one leads to the other too. Do you know what I mean?
Amy says that she has an item in her closet for over 7 years that I've been trying to get rid of, but don't know how to let it go. Right? We all suffer from that. So
you look at it, and you go, when's the last time I wore it? Has it served me lately? In other words, have I had enjoyment from it lately? Has it made me happy lately? Or is it just sitting back there and I'm just hanging on to it, just creating space? But that's the same thing with stories that we tell ourselves, opinions that we keep about ourselves, how we see ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, how, all that, the inner stuff.
I like what Kelly put. She put garage sale for the soul.
Yeah. I love that. Right? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Garage sale for the soul. I love it. That's perfect. That's awesome. I love that.
Sharon says my inner closet is long overdue for a cleaning. I'm with you.
We've all been there, girl. We've all been there. We've all had it, but like they said, if we keep avoiding it and putting it off, it becomes an overwhelming task, like the garage. You know what I mean? The drawer is easier than the closet. The closet's easier than the garage, right? So it's like, and then things usually go into the garage. And so it's like, we have to at some point address it so that it doesn't become an overwhelming task.
Well, and Sandy put it this way. Sandy Steimer said, yes.
Hey, Sandy.
And so she puts it this way. She had to take a good, long, hard look at some of her relationships with certain friends.
Yeah.
She said, I had to let several go, because they were toxic. And she didn't need the negativity in her life any longer.
I get that.
She says, do they help? She had to say to herself, do they help make me happy in my life, or do they make me sad and bring me down? I had to spring clean. She says, I've never felt better.
Yeah, see? Sometimes, I think we have to make room in our life for new things. And I don't think everything's supposed to stay. I think some things have seasons. Like ward
season or lifetime.
Yeah, right. There's season or lifetime, but some things are seasons. And and if we can just associate, like they said, experiences. They said not every experience that you have is supposed to be kept in store. Sometimes it's just the experience. But are we trying to hang on to more things than we need to emotionally? Emotionally, are we hanging on to more things than we need to emotionally? Not everything is supposed to be hung on to. Sometimes it's just to have that experience and move on.
Right. Let's see.
Right?
Amy says, thank you, Edgar. Dina, great message tonight. Good. Sharon, your spirit guides are awesome.
I love them.
Yeah.
Thank you for saying that.
Joanne, wonderful message, and she can relate to that.
Good.
Tracy, great message. Deborah, beautiful, right? She says so deep. Evie, great messages. And Kathy says she really needed to hear that, which again goes into what you say every week. It's
I always pick what it needs to be for that week. That's why sometimes I don't always know what it's going to be, although I do know next week what it's going to be.
Right.
But
I can go down. Laura, awesome message.
Good.
Kayla, much needed.
Good.
Debbie, great message. Annette, thank you for sharing this guidance. Unfortunately, they had to drop off. So hopefully we'll see them next week. And great message. Pam, great message. So overall, they love the letter.
Good.
And
okay, good.
Margie said she loved the letter. She's ready to go to work. and that she needed that message.
Good.
So that's what you want to
You
hear,
know,
right?
I say sometimes to people, sometimes we just need a little kick in the tush, right? Sometimes we just need a little kick in the tush. Sometimes, we just need a little bit of motivation, and sometimes we just need a little reminder and a little kind of kick in the pants sometimes, right? I mean, I know sometimes I need that. So we all need that sometimes. And so sometimes, just having this awareness kind of gives us a little
Yeah, I
little
mean,
nudge.
well, and we kind of talked about this maybe a little
Yeah.
bit offline too.
Yeah.
And that is, it's what's great about this. I mean, it's great that you do these every week, but what's great is when they're actually starting, they try to implement. And me personally, I've implemented a lot of these messages. And so when you
That
actually
makes me happy.
it's when you actually take that step,
Yeah.
like, when you go, you do this message and then somebody can go back and go, what, I'm going to do that. I mean, you've had many
That's it.
messages that I've actually have probably made me a better person. And me,
Well, like
I need to let go. of
like
some
I
things
say that,
sometimes.
like these letters from my guides, I mean, they have been my greatest teacher. They have given me such transformation in my life from their teachings that they've given me, but I've implemented so many of them. And, it's like, the guides can lead us to water, but us as the horses, they can't make us drink it. So we have to at some point be able to drink the water that they're giving us, right? So, we have this wonderful guidance and this wonderful little kick in the tush sometimes, and lovely ways of seeing things in a way that we can relate and adapt with, but it's for us still to do. So, if we just chime out and we don't do the work, then, maybe we're a little bit further along, but maybe not enough, but it does make a difference to implement them.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys are. I do, and I'm telling you, I've been, it's been transformational for me. My guides they have been transformational.
And
in my life.
We all have real life. We've said this before, right? We all have real life things going on. Like there's some comments here,
Sure.
Cynthia mentions she's still having trouble parting with her husband's clothes after 2 years, right? So that's something.
So maybe keep a couple pieces. Maybe keep a couple pieces that are like when you look at it and you say, what is it about this piece? Why do I want to hang on to this one? So maybe there's lots that you don't have to keep, but maybe there's a couple pieces that are still important for you, and he reminds you in some way because you remember him in that particular one, or you knew him to always wear this on a certain, so maybe there's certain things that still serve you, and that still kind of keeps you connected to your husband in your heart. So you don't have to get rid of all of them, but maybe most of them aren't as important, but there's certain pieces, and that's why you have to evaluate it, right? You gotta step in and say, I want to do it, and then you gotta look at it, and then you gotta think, how has this served me? Is it serving me? And then you got to make that decision to either toss it or keep it. But maybe you want to kind of go through that a little bit. I mean, you don't have to keep it all, but maybe there's some pieces that you do want to keep, and that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you've inspired me. We were talking about my actual closet before we went online, right? Which again says a lot about when you go, like, it needs to be cleaned, right? And
you feel so good. Clutter's not good.
Yeah.
I mean, keep us. What do they say at the end? Make sure that you keep your inner closets decluttered.
Exactly. And there's so many folks.
And that's
on
our
here.
responsibility.
Yeah.
That's our responsibility. So we always have to be spring cleaning with ourselves.
Well,
and that's really it. It's that's self-love. We have to be willing to constantly look at ourselves and kind of say, how's this working for me? How's this working for me? How's that person working for me? How's this situation working? Like, how's this story working for me? We always have to check in with ourselves. That's our spring cleaning.
Well, and Laura just said kind of what I was touching on. She says, how many times I've heard, if your house is cluttered or in disarray, chances are you're emotional, mentally cluttered, right? So doing the physical work of keeping it clean, right, is going to help free a lot lot of things.
Yeah, that's why I say sometimes if you can just start with your home closet, it'll lend itself to even want to look within you too. One sometimes works with the other. That's what I say. And that's been the case for me anyway, when I'm doing that.
I mean, they just, it's a good topic. It's a good topic. And
good.
We get as many as we can in here, but
perfect.
I think overall,
good.
The consensus is they love the message. And then Rachel says she loves to be able to go back again and listen to your messages often. So that's good.
Yeah, you can always watch these on replay, so you can always play them back and listen to them again. And that one was a hard one to read, though.
Really?
I think I had the type too small because it was pages, so I think it was just a little harder for me to kind of read it. And here's the other thing too, like the guides have a personality, and you don't quite get the personality when I'm reading it, you know what I mean? But when they channel it out, it's like they have these high points that they want to put focus and attention to. But I
think it comes through.
Yeah, I mean, it comes through, but I just, I mean, it comes through, of course, but I just,
you know, Kathy said, remember you met, oh, you had a reading. Remember you told me that you have to make a bit of a mess before you get the actual results you need, right?
Yeah. Well, look at your closet. What does that always look like? Isn't the floor a mess when you're even going through the closet? I mean, come on, right? So, but there's beauty in that mess because you are working on yourself and you're working on stuff. And sometimes when we have to look at ourselves and clear out some stuff, sometimes it's a little messy,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah. Sandy
You're
said,
polishing that diamond inside you, darling.
exactly. Sandy said her reading with you gave her the nudge. So
Good.
yeah.
See, that's good. So that's kind of like, you know, giving the water and then you drinking it, right? So it's like, that's our job. And so good for you, Sandy, for doing that. So, you know, we all have to take our own responsibility in moving the steps forward. You don't have to go 20 steps forward, but as long as you're moving forward and you're taking steps towards doing things that are going to be better for you.
It can be one step at a time.
It can be one
as
step
long
at
as
a
you're
time.
going forward.
No, it's not a race.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not a race. It's not a marathon. Everyone at their own pace, as long as we're moving forward and moving ahead and doing positive steps that are good for your betterment.
Right.
Yeah.
And Nina said it was very helpful. Pamela said she's going to share this with one of her daughters.
Oh, good, so Pamela. Good. Wonderful. Love that. Love that.
So, a lot
so
of good,
perfect.
A lot of good comments
All
tonight.
right, good. So that was my letter from Spirit, and I have a book I want to. Oh, I ripped up the wrong one.
Oh, did you? I mean, really quick, because I know we're going to do a reading. I know you're going to give away a reading.
I ripped up the wrong one.
Oh, geez.
I'm just a mess today.
I know the number, so it's okay. But
yeah, I know you do. Yeah, I know. Show them.
Did you mention that your second book went into production? I don't know if you did or
not.
I
mentioned it. Oh, I have. Okay. My Letters from Spirit book has gone in production, so that's exciting. It'll be a few months, but kind of started up on that. That's exciting, but you know, there's a lot of pieces to it, so you know, to make it all come together, but that's really exciting. So yeah, I'm loving that. And okay, so I want to give away a mediumship reading. That's what I want to do. So I want to give away a mediumship reading to somebody tonight. As I said, you know, you can do a private reading with me. In this description of this Facebook Live, there's a link that you can go tap on. It'll take you right to my calendar. You can get a reading. Or on my website, monicaturlings.com, there's a link. It'll say book a private reading. So you could do that on my website, monicaturlings.com. But tonight I am going to give away a 30-minute reading. So my private readings are 1 hour. This is going to be 30 minutes. And the winner will message me and give me your email address. And I'll reach out and give you some dates. And if you want to message me, let me know what days of the week tend to be better for you, what time of the day, what time zone you're in. That'll help me when I'm giving you some options, okay? It's going to be a couple weeks out, but I want to get you on the calendar ASAP. So I'm excited to give one away. It's always fun to do that. And let me just see what else. Is there any other questions? Anybody else?
We
won't leave Earth with our. Wait, sorry, gotta go. Okay, Tammy. How many times I've heard of your house is clear? Oh yeah, we heard that, dark. Okay, go. Oh, hey, Soraya. Soraya's from Holland.
Oh, cool. I have a question on the free reading. I don't know. Maybe it's been asked before. Would that also be inclusive? Because you can.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
The free reading.
Yeah.
That you're doing the contest for.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be inclusive? Could they also do a 30-minute tarot card reading?
Sure. If they'd rather have tarot, it'll be a 30-minute reading any kind you want. You let me know.
Okay.
I'm saying mediumship. Okay. You know, but it could be tarot, it could be soul, it could be you know, it could be anyone that you want.
We have a winner.
We have a winner.
We have the exact number.
Love when that happens.
So if you want to go ahead.
I love when that happens. Okay, fab. So okay. All right. So the winner. So you have the winner?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, I ripped it up by mistake. Sorry, reading. Okay. And then it was number. Can you see?
82.
82.
And so
I thought I ripped up the ebook one.
So the winner had number 82.
Okay.
Exactly. Was Maria Legaretta.
Maria
Legaretta. Congratulations.
Are you here? Let me know you're here because you got to be on to win.
Okay, we'll wait to see if she lets us know.
So she's got to let us know that she's on to win. Otherwise, we're going to give it to someone else.
We'd have to pick a new number.
Fair's fair.
All right, let's see what she's on.
I want to say thanks to all of you guys as we're waiting to see if she's here. I want to say thanks to all of you guys who chime in on Monday nights. You know, it really means a lot to me to be able to do this work with my guides and to share it with you guys. I love helping people, and I love this is a fun way to kind of do it, and I love community that everyone is forming and building here, supporting one another, doing this. You know, we need a lot of love and support with one another right now in the world. And so it's really important that, you know, we have a positive place and a place where you can get inspired and get uplifted a little bit in life right now. And so I love that this can be a platform to do that for you guys. And so I just want to say thank you for coming on board because I couldn't do it without you. And so I want to say thank you for all of you guys.
Yeah,
you guys are
it's
awesome.
Fun. It's fun.
You guys are all awesome. So thanks for that.
And Maria is on.
Maria's
so
on. Okay, darling. So message me on Facebook and give me your email address. Let me know what time zone you're in, and give me a couple of days and times of the week that usually is good. We're looking at the last week of July, first week of August. Okay, and I can do that for you. So kind of think of some time zones there, time zone and some days and times the last week of July, first week of August, or second week of August. Okay. Anyway, so I want to say thanks to all of you guys. If you have any other questions, I'm great. If not, we'll chime out.
It was fun. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
another fun
right?
Monday night.
Yay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful week. Okay. Love ya. Bye.
Bye, guys.